What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kai Gibson, aka Rich Secrets, and y'all already know what time it is. Today we got another fire subject to drop on. Now listen, for the people that's been in a part of my subscriber base on Facebook, on Instagram, you've been a follower on Instagram, you've been a follower on Facebook, and you are in your 20s and you've been wondering exactly what you have to do to get to that next level, this is going to be the video for you. I want you to stick with me all the way to the end, and I guarantee you, you will get value enough to take you out of your position and get you to that next level. Now, I'm going to be giving y'all 3 specific things that you need to be able to add on to your life if you are in your 20s. This is a must. This is necessary. All right. If you want to be able to take yourself to the next level, you want to be able to become financially free. If you want to be able to take your family out of the position they are, if you want to be able to break that generational curse, if you just want to improve yourself, these are going to be the things you want to be able to add into your life to take you to the next level, especially for my people that are inside of their 20s, because this is going to be the most important era of your life. Right? A lot of people say that you want to live out your 20s and you want to make sure that you have fun and all these other things, which you do want to make sure you have fun. YOLO, you only live once. We do know that, but at the same time, you don't want to be getting 30 years old and want to and have to do all the things that you could have did in your 20s in your 30s. Because once you do that, you're going to get to 40 years old, and then it's going to be pretty much everything is going to be dumbing down, and you're going to have more barriers and able to take risks like kids and other things that's going to stop you from taking the risks inside of business and taking yourself to the next level. All right. If you are feeling me and picking up what I'm putting down already, make sure you drop a fire sign down below, and we about to get ready to get this thing rolling, y'all. But like I said, the most important things that you can do inside of your 20s is what we're about to get ready to talk about today. Because understand, they say that 20s is your peak. All right, they say that that's your prime area. That's your little prime time of your life, which is not the prime of your life. I'm gonna let you know right now. The 30s is the prime of your life, but you have to have your life together by 30 years old in order to be able to really grasp everything that you have did in your 20s, right? All the work that you have put in inside of your 20s, you no longer have to do that when you are 30 years old. And I say that you at your peak because you in between everything. You in between the ages of females and males. You are also not old. All right, like this is why we call it the prime. I call the 30s. You in your 30s is your prime because the simple fact, like I said, during your 20s. Right, you're working up and towards your 30s and able to create and do more in this world. All right, now let's go ahead and start with this. The first thing I want to get, the first tip I want to be able to give the people that are in their 20s, right? And this is going to go for everybody, but mainly it's important for the people that are in their 20s right now, because you have to buckle down and you have to be able to do certain things to get you to that next level when you are 30 and you don't look back and look at regret. All right. I would rather look back at things that I know that I've accomplished through my 20s rather than regret when I'm at 30 years old that I wish, hey, listen, I would have did all this stuff in my 20s. So you don't want to be that person. All right. Now, the first thing that I suggest, if you are in your 20s, right, and you are broke specifically, you don't have a lot of money to be able to work with, you don't know a lot of things, you don't have the knowledge to be able to take you out of your position, right, to end up becoming financially free in this world and being able to do what you want to be able to do. If you are that person, the first thing I suggest that you do is avoid anything that causes you to spend. All right, avoid anything that causes you to spend. So that means parties, drugs, liquor, anything that causes any bad habits that will cause you to spend your money that you already don't have. All right, if you don't have a lot of money, understand, first of all, let me understand this. When you start to get a lot of money, the most thing that you will ever have to do is watch your money. When you start to get a lot of money, the most thing you will ever have to do is start to watch your money. Why is that? Because it's a lot of people out in this world that's trying to take it from you. There's a lot of people out in this world. As soon as you start getting money, you have to protect your money. The reason why you have to protect your money is, like I said, it's going to be a lot of people out here that are after your money. And if you don't watch your money carefully enough, if you don't watch it close enough, then it will be taken away right in front of your face. So the first thing is, if you are broke, what I need you to do, and you are in your 20s, what I need you to do is take away all the bad habits that will make you spend. This will help you out tremendously. This will help you out with saving. This will help you out with your mindset. This will help you out with discipline. It will help you out with a lot of things. So that is the first thing that you need to make sure that you add onto your life if you are broke. All right. If you don't have no money right now and you are in your 20s, listen to exactly what I am saying. I promise you, you will not regret it. If you apply these things to your life, I promise you, you will never regret that you did this, because you're going to look back a year from now or 2 years from now and say, well, damn, Kai was right. I'm actually glad that he said that. I'm actually glad I listened to his YouTube video and I took the advice. I actually took the advice, and now I'm at the next level a year or two later. All right. So that's the first thing. Make sure that you do not, you avoid all habits that will make you spend. All right. You want to make sure that you are keeping close. You want to make sure that you are keeping close attention to your money. All right. That is the first thing. All right. And to be able to do that, you have to make sure that everything that you spend, you are watching your money. Am I spending my money on something that's going to make me more money, or am I spending on something that's just going to go away within the next week or two? Right? Not trends, anything like that, spending your money on that. Right? All right. Let's go on to the next subject. All right. The next subject is, while you are in your 20s, you want to live beyond your means. All right. You want to live below your means, not beyond your means, but below. And what I mean exactly about that is, if you have no money right now and you are really trying to be able to get money, you are going to have to struggle. There's going to be a point of your life that you are going to have to struggle. Understand that, right? And when I mean by this struggle, I mean a lot of people start making a lot of money, but they start living beyond their means when they start making a lot of money. If they're a person that's making $8,000 a month, then they're that person that lives beyond their means, and they end up getting $7,000 of expenses throughout the month because they can afford it technically. But they're only left with $1,000 throughout the month. So they're technically depending on paycheck after paycheck, because guess what? No matter how much money they have, they're at the end of the month, their bank account looks just like a poor person's bank account. Understand that? Because they add all that they make, their expenses add up to exactly what they make, which is they are barely making ends meet. You do not want to be that person. So you want to make sure you live below your means. All right? I'm talking about eating noodles. I'm talking about just eating eggs. I'm talking about just eating certain things throughout the day that doesn't even cost you money at all if you do not have it. You have to take the sacrifice of doing these things. Okay? Because in a long term, you probably can afford it right now, but in a long term, you're not going to be able to afford it. It is costing you a lot of money, especially in a period of time in your life and you are in your 20s and you don't need to be spending money, because I guarantee you, when you get to your 30s, you're going to wish that you did these things in your 20s. The most thing that you will ever hate about your life is regret. That is the main thing that causes stress. That is the main thing that you hear when you talk to 80-year-olds and 90-year-olds and you talk to them and they say, hey, listen, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. You don't want to be that person. And in order for you to not be that person, you have to go put in the work. You have to have discipline enough to say, hey, listen, I'm not going to go spend out on bad habits that's going to make me spend. I'm not going to live beyond my means when I'm not making enough right now. I'm going to live be below my means until my money gets up there, and it doesn't even faze me no more. I don't even see my rent come out of my bank account. I don't even see my car note come out of my bank account. I don't even see when the light bill comes out. I don't even see it because I make so much money. Is what you should be saying by your 30s. And if you're a lucky one, hopefully you get there within your 20s. All right. Third thing is that you should definitely apply to your life, and this is all 20-year-olds, like I said, you should wake up early. You should wake up early. Become a part of the 5 a.m. club is what we call it. Become a part of the 5 a.m. club. When you wake up at 5 a.m., it's just an enlightening feeling over you. All right? There's an enlightening feeling over you when you wake up at 5 a.m. And it's just something about waking up at 5 a.m., making a activity once you wake up at 5 a.m. By activity, I might go to the gym. I might read. I might do a walk. I might go over something I love, but it is activity when I wake up at 5 a.m. The reason why I say that it's so good to do that is because you're already getting things done before half of the world even wakes up. You getting everything done before half of the world even wakes up. So that means if I'm waking up at 5 a.m. and I had all these tasks that I had to get done with throughout the day, by 9 a.m. I'll be done with those tasks. And guess what? I'll be on to the next one. I've already accomplished the first goal of the day. And that is getting done with the things I had to do. And you're going to understand that these things are going to build up when you wake up early, right? What's going to build up is confidence, discipline, the mindset that, hey, listen, I can do whatever I say I'm going to do. If I say I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m., I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. I know when I wake up at 5 a.m., I'm going to be able to go to the gym because I said I was going to go to the gym. And I know that anything that comes out my mouth, I mean. It is going to give you that type of confidence. It's going to give you that type of ability. It's going to give you that fire to be able to take you to that next level. All right? Become a part of the 5 a.m. club. This is very important. I guarantee you, if you just do that one thing alone, it will change your life in the next past 5 years. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, you will have more production than everybody because of the simple fact you wake up at 5 a.m. You will do more than everybody. You will be the best around in the industry that you are in because you are outworking everybody else. Because of the simple fact you wake up at 5 a.m. Now, there are some people in this world that wakes up before 5 a.m. that are really dangerous. Really dangerous. The people that wake up before 5 a.m., oh, they're some really dangerous humans. They some real dangerous humans because the simple fact y'all have to understand they're getting so much production done and waking up at 3 a.m. versus somebody that wakes up at 10 a.m. and half of the day is already over. Understand that. That is major. Now, that is going to be it for the topic today. I hope y'all really enjoyed those gems, and I hope y'all broke them down in y'all head and y'all ready to go to the next level. Because I really want to know inside of this group chat, before I leave this, all right, who really wants to be able to take themselves to the next level? All right, who wants to make that change in their life and say, hey, listen, I want to be able to take my family. I want to be able to take myself. I want to be able to take my kids to the next level. I don't want them to have to go through the same things that I have been through inside my life. And in order for me to be able to do that, I have to put in the work. If that is you, I need you to drop me down below. All right. Now that's going to be it for today. Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy, Kai Gibson, a.k.a. Rich Secrets, y'all.